Oh my gosh. Hey, you guys. Happy Halloween. Oh, oh. Happy Halloween. My name is Jason, and this is Ray of Light Tarot. And so tonight, I'm super excited to come here to do something to give back to you guys. Hey, Jeanette, nice to see you. Welcome. So tonight, we're going to play some games. And the purpose of the games is for those who win the games to get a free reading. And it's a free mini reading. I've got my cards out, and what I'm going to do, we're going to play some fun little games. They're going to be really quick. We're just going to go through them for like the first probably 10 minutes that we're here. It's going to be pretty quick. We're just going to go through some games. Hey, Rebecca, nice to see you. Joyce, what's up? So just fun little games, and here's how it works with the games, guys. So what we do, because I want it to be fair, and I also, don't want anyone to have any bad feelings. Like it's not rigged or anything. It's just going to be pretty easy, like guessing games. And hey guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button, get the video spreading around so people that don't know will find out that we're live and can come in and hopefully win a free read. I definitely want anyone in need right now to win a free reading. And the great thing about right now is, the veil is so thin, and I don't know if you can feel it. I can certainly feel it, and so you probably can too. Some of you, happy Halloween, happy Samhain. So we're gonna play some fun games, kind of some just silly stuff. One thing we'll do is like the guessing game. I'm gonna probably give away around 10 readings. Maybe more, we'll see how it goes, right? I'm just gonna do a few at a time and we'll see how it goes. Love you as well, thank you. So what we're gonna do, if you guys are ready, I'm going to start with something basic. So what I want to do, and here's the thing. Yeah, happy full moon, happy blue moon, happy Samhain, happy Halloween. It's a beautiful, really amazing time. I think the last time we had a full moon on Halloween was 1948 or 49, and we won't have another one until 2039. So it's a very special time, guys. This is a very special year. We're moving into the age of Aquarius. It's a very special time. A lot of twin souls out there coming into awareness of one another, coming into union, going into separation in order to come into union. It's a lot of exciting stuff. So just roll with it. So what we're going to do, 1944. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you for that. So it's 1944. Very intense energies, right? Super intense, super fun. Let's have fun and let's play some games. Okay. So I was listening to the Florida Gators football game, and they definitely had their ancestors on the field. They're kicking some butt tonight, so that was fun to listen to. And I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So I hope everyone who needs a mini reading but who can't afford it will win one tonight. I really hope that for you. My information, if you need to book a personal reading, all that's in the description of the video. You're welcome to send donations tonight. I appreciate it. I can always use the help, but these are free. These are my way of saying thank you and of celebrating the new year. Okay? So the first thing, and again, as you put your answers up in the chat, I don't care what you see on your end. What I go by is what I see. I'm not out to help anyone. I want to be fair here. So the first person that I see in the chat to get the answer right is the person who wins the free reading. And I'm sorry if what you see on your screen is not what I see on mine. That actually does happen. We don't see the same chat order sometimes. That just somehow is how it works when they're coming up really fast. So please understand that, guys. Like if you go, oh, well, I said it before she did. Well, I promise I'm going by the top answer that's correct on my screen. So don't make me regret being kind. They say the old saying, no good deed goes unpunished. Well, don't punish me for doing a good deed, okay? So, and it was a blue moon too. I didn't know that. Really cool. Very, very cool. Oh, well, they were just saying on the radio that it was like 1940, whatever, the last time on Halloween there was a blue moon, a full moon. And that there wouldn't be another till 2039. So somebody's wrong. I wonder who's wrong. Anyway, this is going to be fun. Still able to pay. Yeah, so what we'll do is, I'm going to give, tonight is really about giving back, and so let's see how it goes and wins, and if you want to still get a mini reading toward the end, we'll address that. But let's just kind of see. I'd like to see, I want to give away, this is really about giving back, so I really want to, give away as many as I can. So we're going to play some games tonight. So yeah, Tracy, that's what we're doing. We're playing games, and the people who win the games gets the free readings. So the first thing I'm going to do is a guessing game. And we're going to do a guessing game about Halloween candy. I have, hold on, there's a lot of chat. A lot of chatter. Let me see what you guys are saying. No, they were saying that the full moon falling on Halloween night, that it was since 1949 that we hadn't had Halloween on the night, that a full moon wasn't on the night of Halloween. But that doesn't make sense. If you think about just the amount of days, it should have been 2001 sounds more likely. You're welcome, you're welcome. Okay, so let's go. I haven't even said guess yet, Lisa. So you guys, when I say go, I want you to guess. And no, that's not it. I want you to guess, but that's a good guess. So everyone but Lisa, since her guess was already up, Reese's, guess my favorite Halloween candy that I'm holding in my hand. What is it? I hope you can't see it. What is my favorite Halloween candy that I'm holding in my hand? No, 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 no. Yes, Jenga got it. Okay, so Jenga got it. I think you saw it because I kind of held it up without thinking about it, but I hit it pretty good. It was Kit Kat. That's my favorite. Kit Kats are my fave. So I really very rarely eat them, but I love a Kit Kat. And somebody gave me, I have another guessing game. Somebody gave me a gift card to something else that's one of my faves. And when I say go, guess what the gift card that's in my hand that someone gave me is for? Where is the gift card for that someone gave me that's one of my faves? Ooh, Amazon was a good guess. Hidden Butterfly. Starbucks. Good guess. Hidden Butterfly. Just one. So you get a freebie. Hidden Butterfly gets a free reading. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a game. So in this glass, I have some very loved, because I love on my water. Just so you guys know, I love on my water. I have some very loved water. It's not alkaline water, but it is bottled water. And I'd like you guys to guess what brand of bottled water did I just fill this glass with? Go. Jenga and Valerie got it, but Jenga, you've already won, so you're done. Valerie, Jenga, you're already on my list. You won the first question, remember that. Valerie, you won. It is Smart Water. Everybody that knows me well knows I love my Smart Water. So Valerie, you are on the list for a free reading. Yeah, Tracy, it doesn't matter. You actually, on my list, it was... Tracy, did you not hear the main thing I said about this game? Tracy, did you hear what I said about playing this game at the beginning? Guys, will someone remind Tracy what I said about this game? Don't make me what? What did I say? Please don't make me what? Please don't make me regret being kind by showing me that no good deed goes unpunished by claiming, I got it first, I got it first, I got it first. Don't do that, guys. Like, I can only go by my list and what I see. I don't care who wins. It's not important to me. I have no hidden favorites. I promise I'm going by the list and who's at the top. Exactly. We've got Jenga, Hidden Butterfly, and Valerie. Like, dang. And it's not just who I see first. I'm going by, honestly, I'm scrolling up to the top of my list, but I can't help what you see on your list. It's what comes on my chat list first, guys. And I am going by the top of the guess at the top of my list. But when everyone's typing at once, your list may not look the same as mine. But I promise, I'm an honest person here. I'm going by who's at the top and who got it right first. I promise. Thank you, Tracy. I hope you win. But you did not win on my list. Oof is right. Oof. Okay, so let's see. That's pretty. Do I have anything else we can do as far as guessing? I was trying to think of things to have you guys guess. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see. I'm trying to find. I'm holding a candle in my hand, a traditional celebratory candle in my hand. What color is it? What color is the candle in my hand? Everybody's guessing the obvious ones. All natural Rebecca. It is a Jewish blue Hanukkah candle. Rebecca got it. Happy Hanukkah. Okay, so Rebecca got that one. We had a lot of whites and a lot of reds, and then Rebecca guessed blue. If somebody else guessed blue, I did not see it come up before hers. And it's not on my screen before hers. So, I'm sorry. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to do some cards, some major arcanas now. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Gail. Okay, so I'm holding a major arcana card in my hand. The first person to guess the major arcana card in my hand that has not already won, you will win a free reading. Go. Major arcana. Major arcana. Tracy, you won. See what happens when you're a good sport? See, I said, Tracy, please don't call it out. You may have been first, but I didn't see yours first. And she apologized. She had a good attitude about it. She apologized. And look what happens. She got rewarded. That was good karma on her. And she won. See what happens when you're a good sport, guys? When you apologize and you chill and you go with the flow, good things happen. You are on my list, Tracy. Tracy L. You're welcome. Okay, good luck. Okay, guys, so let's pick another one. Another major arcana. Actually, I think I'm going to do, yeah, majors. We'll stick with majors. Hold on, I haven't picked it yet. Hold on, guys. Okay. Major arcana, go. Major arcana cards. Is everyone having a nice Halloween? Stacy, the world. Stacy was the first person to type the world on my screen. So Stacy R just won. Okay, this is not necessarily a major arcana. This is a card. Go ahead, guess the card that I'm holding in my hand. Tarot card. Minor arcana. It's minor arcana. Let's narrow it down a little bit because there's a lot of minors. Minor arcana. I don't want to know like what suit. I want to know the specific card, Danette. Specifically what card? Clara Cruz, got it. Ace of Cups, Clara Cruz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to do one more for now, and then we'll see what our timing looks like, and hopefully do a couple more at the end. One more. Jay, I love you. Scott, I love you too. Okay. One more minor arcana. Guess the card, guys. Minor arcana. What minor arcana card am I holding? Oh my gosh. What minor arcana card? Stephanie got it. So Stephanie, you don't need to purchase a reading. You won a reading. 6 of Cups. Stephanie P. Stephanie Petties. Stephanie Petties got it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start and do some of these readings, and then we'll play some more games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 so far. We'll probably play at least 2 more, maybe more than that. Let's just see how the flow goes. So, okay, the first on my list for tonight is Jinga. Where is Ms. Jinga? Jinga? What's your question, Jinga? Hey, what's up? What's up, Jinga? on a Kit Kat. Wait, will my relationship with David be successful? Okay, I'm using the Arcanum deck for your question. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Thank you, Archangels, Raphael and Michael, Gabriel and Uriel. Thank you, Ancestors, for being present and helping me connect tonight. Thank you for the clear messages, the direct messages. Thank you, Source Energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Sabrina. What's the likely outcome and energies for her relationship, for Jinga's relationship with David? Jinga's relationship with David. The first card that came out is a major arcana, and it is the Death card. That doesn't mean that it's not going to work out with David, but it definitely means that there is like a transformation coming and necessary in the relationship. So there's two majors that came out. The first was the Death card, and then you also have the Five of Cups attached to that. So there is some kind of a potentially traumatic situation happening in this connection, but there's also, you have the Six of Wands. So that means that there is victory in this connection. And you've got a major transformative energy here with the Star. That's Aquarian energy. It represents being able to sort of be the water bearer, be the one to sort of set a new course here in this relationship. So I feel like it may be that where you and David are at right now is actually not the best place. I don't know what it feels like to you, but there's some things that definitely need to change and are going to change. There's a new beginning here. The Page of Wands suggests the sort of the rekindling of a really strong attraction between the two of you, and then some enlightenment coming. The Hanged Man is a great card. It does represent that the relationship may not do like a lot of big leaps forward in the near future, but there's going to be a lot of clarity coming to the relationship, a lot of clarity and sort of this enlightenment, and there's victory here. So I feel like what's happening is, yes, you guys have a potential for a future, but right now the status quo needs to go. So whatever the status quo is, Jinga, in this relationship with David, it needs to go. And I'm believing if you're getting the Death card and the Five of Cups card, you probably kind of feel that. Even if you really have strong feelings and you guys have some good times, you may feel that there's some things that really need to transform in this relationship quickly. So that seems to be the case with these cards, especially the Death card. The Death card, again, it doesn't always mean the end of a relationship. It means, though, something needs to change, and it needs to change now. Like, things got to change. It's like, you know, you got to shape up, ship out, that type of energy. So I do feel definitely, and then there may be, you guys may spend some time apart with this Five of Cups, because a lot of times that is a card where, you know, you're feeling a little bit lost and a little bit, you know, kind of some grief, you know, grieving type of energy. So it's okay, though. I really feel strong with the Page of Wands. There's a sort of a new beginning, a reawakening, especially of the physical connection. Like if the sex has kind of fizzled out, there's a good sign that it's going to really ramp back up in the future. Like this, for me, for some reason, it's not every reader feels this way. For me, when I get a Page of Wands in there somewhere, a lot of times it's about like, oh, the sex is picking up. So this is a great card, especially if you're wanting that. I really like the Star card sort of as that crowning energy. It's saying to me, the reason the Star card is coming in, it's a confirmation to me, Jinga, that although the Death card does represent some major shifts in the relationship and some major transformations, that ultimately you're going to get what you want, and it's a positive transformation, and there's going to be a lot of emotional flow where there maybe wasn't. Because these two cards feel really empty of color and excitement and happiness. Like there's an emotional connection that's missing, or the flow is not quite there. You're on the path of victory here, though, so don't try to, listen, what I would say to you is, in your connection with David, don't try to delay the inevitable. Like if you feel changes might be coming, or that changes might be necessary in this connection with him, don't try to put them off. Don't try to put them off. Like, don't try to put the changes off. Allow those changes to happen. Like, the more we push off the changes in a relationship that need to happen, the suckier it is. Like, it's not going to get better that way. And what you want is for things to get better. You want this Star card. You want your wishes to come true in this relationship. So what you want to do is you want to kind of allow all of this to happen, because that's what's going to bring you to that place of enlightenment where you guys can really just sit in the energy and be present with each other and enjoy each other's essence and both spiritual and physical connection. You want to enjoy both the spiritual connection, the physical connection, your heart's connection. And that's what this Hanged Man energy is for you, especially with the stars and outcome card. It's saying you guys can get to a place where you're not going to be thinking, how is this going to work out? You're just going to be so happy being in the moment with one another. That's beautiful. So I do feel that although right now where you're at is not where you want to be, the Death card coming out first with the Five of Cups does not sound to me like a really fulfilling situation yet at this time, but where you're headed can be. So don't avoid whatever's happening right now. Let it happen. Even if it feels like things are falling apart, let them fall apart, because you guys have a strong opportunity to get what you want, even though it doesn't feel like it in the moment. So that's a really good reading long term, and even short term, long term, like, 6 months down the road, things can really look a lot better. So I'd say all in all, there's definite potential for this connection, but there's a lot of upheaval in the very immediate future. So don't be surprised by that. Hidden Butterfly, you are next. What's your question, Hidden Butterfly? Thank you. Thank you so much. Send me some good vibes as a thank you. We just did the games, Jennifer. We just did the free reading games. So I have a list of people I'm going through. I'm not sure. We're going to see where it is after I do. I've got 8 people on my list. After I do them, if I'm not too worn out, I might do some more. But yeah, we play games. Remember to win the free readings, because everybody wants one. I would want one too. I want one. Yeah, thank you. What is seen for me in the next 6 months? Anything that wants to come through. Okay. What does Hidden Butterfly need to know about the next 6 months? What is most important for Hidden Butterfly to know in the next 6 months? Oh, I'm just kidding, Jinga. Thank you, though. Thank you. I got all these cards. If I can't read for myself, what else can I do? Wow. Okay, Hidden Butterfly. You got a really good card that just came out. And it flew. It did a left cut. It went, but it's a good card. Yeah. You're gonna go. Listen. Here's the thing. What you need to recognize. I know you're kind of in the midst. You're still. This has been a long haul spiritual awakening for you. It feels like you. I don't know. I don't feel like you just woke up, but you're still in your awakening period. Like, even if it's been going on for a couple of years, you're still in it. Okay. And so what you need to realize is there are going to be times during your spiritual growth and awakening process where you feel amazing. There are going to be times when you feel amazing, and then there are going to be times when you feel kind of alone. You've got some sort of isolated cards here. The Eight of Swords is a tough one, and you've also got the Five of Pentacles. So those cards both coming out, that's a strong energy that you're kind of at times feeling very lonely, and that's okay. Spirit wants you to know, the reason I think those are coming out is because Spirit wants you to know that that's not necessarily a bad thing. I've gone through periods like that too, and we need to be alone, because that's how we really grow and harness our own distinct, unique energy and abilities. And I'll tell you, you've got this is the one that flew out, the Six of Wands. This is a card of recognition, of victory, of being sort of praised and honored by the people who know and love you, your community. That's what's coming for you. You've also got in your foundational energy the Judgment card. That's why I said you're kind of in this, you're still in this awakening. It's a long process. You're in the awakening. You've got Justice behind that, upright. So what you need to understand is what you've got the awakening going on, and Justice is saying you're yeah, so we might be playing more games. I've got a list for the people who already won the free readings, and we'll probably play some more games if I have the energy once I'm done with this list. So what you've got here is your bank account, your karmic bank account is filling up with good karma. it's filling up with good karma. That's a good thing. So don't let the loneliness or the times when you feel like you're not connecting to anyone, or you maybe that nobody can, sometimes it feels like no one can even understand you anymore. I've been like that. Like, how could anyone really even understand me? Because I'm living in this world where I'm straddling the physical and the non-physical so much of the time, and they're just like mired down. So many people around me are mired down in the physical, and all they can think about is their fears and what to run from, and it just doesn't, resonate. But you know what the fact is? You're not alone. You're connecting to so much power. This is the Queen of Wands, my favorite queen, okay? My favorite queen. The Queen of Wands is such a powerful energy, and she's aggressive. She's aggressive in a really good way. Like, she goes after what she wants. She's ambitious. I think the Queen of Wands is ambitious. That's how I feel about her. I feel like she's going to get what she wants. So I would say to you, Butterfly, don't doubt that you have the potential, you have the magic within you to get what you want, to go, not only go after and get and conquer some things. You're going to get what you truly desire. And I know, like, that loneliness is not fun, but a lot of it, some of it is self-created. This Eight of Swords energy, it's a mental prison that we create in our own minds. So be wary of that. Be careful of that. And Spirit wants you to remind yourself, you're on the path of victory. You're on the path of not only victory, but like public recognition, where people are honoring you, congratulating you, and recognizing you for who you truly are, for the beauty of your soul and your heart and what you have to offer. So keep in mind, judgment and justice are your current major arcana. Spirit is working with you. Your guides, your spiritual team, your ancestors right now want you to feel uplifted and know that you're being honored. You're being given a chance to accumulate really good karma that's leading you on a path of victory. Thank you for the love donation, Sierra de Santos. Thank you so much. You're being given a great opportunity here, and victory is on the horizon for you. Sometimes loneliness is a part of this. It's an aspect of this journey, but you're never actually alone. You may feel lonely, but you're never actually alone. There's no such thing as being alone in this, okay? So keep that in mind. Valerie, you're next. Valerie, what is your question? Tana, I have a list of people. We played games at the beginning, and I have a list of people who won free readings. And once I get through that list, I'm probably going to play some more games, depending on where my energy level is at. If my energy is drained, I'm not going to, because there's no point in you getting a free reading when I'm not capable of doing it. But depending on where my energy's at, I'll probably play some more games for people to win free ones. But I can't just give everyone who asks one, because then we'd have like 100 people and nobody would get good readings. They would be free, but they wouldn't do you any good. I'm doing free tonight only. Yeah, but thank you. I'll be back tomorrow night doing pay readings. So come in tomorrow night, and definitely. Tonight is, as you know, it's Samhain, so I'm kind of doing a special, just kind of a fun night for, but you should hang around and try to win a free one. I'm probably going to do some more. We'll see, though. Valerie, having a rough emotional day. You just need general spiritual guidance, Valerie. Gotcha. I'm sorry. I'm surprised you're having a rough day today. You should be really connecting to a lot of ancestors. The great thing about when our ancestors connect to us is their energy is pretty much always so different than ours here. You know, they just can really bring you so high. Make sure you're making an effort to connect to your ancestors right now, because they're all around and they're really close by today, like more than ever right now. And ask them, like, tell them you need them to help lift you up. It'll happen. Especially like if you're in pain or anything. Yeah, that's kind of what you're getting here, is like, you need to engage in physical contact. That's what this Page of Wands is a guidance for. Your spirit team is advising you, part of your healing, you need to be physically close with somebody regularly. Like you're needing that because you've got this Empress card representing you, but you've got tough cards. You've got the Nine of Wands. That's that wounded warrior energy that just feels like you're at the 9, you're trying to get to the 10, and it just feels like from the like you've gotten through the first 9, relays, but then that last one feels impossible. This is what this card is, and it doesn't feel good. It feels kind of icky. You've also got the Seven of Wands, which represents being very defensive. Like there's a lot of things trying to come in for you, but they can't get in. You're doing something to not allow things. You've got yourself a little closed off here. And the message is, I don't think you realize it completely, because the message that they're sending is, look, this and this don't match. This is how you feel, and this is what your guides are saying you are. So there's a real disconnect somewhere between how you perceive yourself and the reality. And I'm not sure why that's coming up for you right now, especially, but you gotta, there's only one way to fix this. You've got to see this for what it is. This is literally the way that you are seen, are viewed by your spirit fam, like your ancestors, your spiritual team. They see you as the Empress. Like, so they're all done with their journeys in the physical realm. Their journey, their time has passed. So they're on the other side now. All they can really do for you is help you with your journey while you're here, because we're only here for a minute to fulfill our purpose. And they're wanting to help you fulfill your purpose, but something's got you in all this, like you've somehow gotten really caught up in the physical lies, in the lies of the physical that can really, if we get too caught up in the physical, like I used to have chronic pain. I know you have pain issues. I used to deal with that stuff too. And then I became addicted, which was even worse. But like part of it comes from getting caught up too much in the physical. And it's not that we can help it sometimes. I know mind over matter is real, but mind is matter, and it sometimes can pull us down. So they want to help you, right? They want to help you, but they also want you to sort of use the physical. You need to start using the things in the physical. If you can't get into the non-physical enough to where that can assist you and bring your vibe up, then you need to use the physical. Physical contact, hugging, hug someone that you can hug and exchange. There's things that you need to do to bring that up and to alleviate some of your pain, because this feels really heavy. You have one specific ancestor or guide on your maternal side that is really strong, rooting for you. You've also got the Four of Swords as an outcome card. That's a healing energy. I know it's not easy when you're in the pain and things are tough, and I don't even know if this is physical. I think so much of the spiritual frustration can manifest in a physical way too, but there's healing available to you and happening for you, but you have to make sure that you're able to receive it, because this is you not being able to receive it. Like, remember, this is a card of defensiveness, and we don't know that this person needs to be defensive about all this stuff. All we know is that they're not letting anything in. And it's okay. There are things that we need to be protecting ourselves from, but there's something you've got to come in. Yeah, it's the maternal side, and she's coming through as a dove, and she's strong, and she's like, it's a strong energy that's trying to really awaken some hope and some excitement within you. But it's not that the problem isn't reaching you, because it awakens. It's about a consistency thing. You're having a problem keeping it up. So there's something I get, especially with this Page of Wands. Guidance for you is that you really should be connecting with someone physically that you can spend time in physical contact with. I don't know if that's in a romantic way and we're talking like sexual, but it feels definitely like physical touching, like hugging, holding hands. The thing, even with like a twin soul, it's not the sex that's so important. It's the when you come into contact with one another, but the physical, like the being close, the physical closeness, hugging, sharing, looking at one another deep into each other's eyes. There's a connection there that goes so strong and so deep that really heals from the inside out. And that's what's in store for you, and that's what they're trying to give you. But for some reason, there's an impression being given that you're blocking it a little bit, or you're not open to it right now. So if that's the case, and you've got to do things in your own time. but it feels like a lot of this heaviness could be alleviated if you would be willing to consider one step at a time. And right now, if you have to be dealing with things from a physical to spiritual ratio instead of spiritual to physical, then it's physical to spiritual. Start focusing on, even if you have to go to like a class where physical contact, maybe booking like a massage, something that, or neuromuscular therapy, something where there's physical touching that can, because the hands are so healing, and that's coming through really strong for you right now. So whatever you can handle in that room. I'm not saying if you've got like chronic pain in your back to go have somebody go into your back. No, but like something light. It's more about the touching, the physical touch and the healing hands than anything else. That's what I got. Hold on one second. Virgo here, yay. So guys, I've got a list of people. We did games at the beginning, and I've got a list of people who won free readings that I'm working from right now. So that's what we're doing right now. I might do some more games, but as far as, I shouldn't have put free in the title because people think I just want them to come in and throw up a question. I wish that was the case, but I obviously couldn't do everybody's that way. It would just be too much. So next on my list, next winner was Rebecca. You're welcome, Valerie. Good luck, Chuck. Love you too, Scotty. What is the best way Derek and I can work together to heal others? Interesting. The best way Derek and I can work together to heal others. Tonight I'm just doing the free ones for free giveaways, but tomorrow I will be back for anyone who wants to get purchase a reading. I'm going to be back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. I do Sunday night readings, so I'll be back. Come on in Sunday night at 9, or you can purchase it ahead of time to be at the top of the list when I go live Sunday night. They are $22.22. I'm probably going to do them for a less expensive tomorrow too, just kind of as part of the celebration. Probably do them for like, I don't know what, but not $22.22. It's the healing guidance for Rebecca and Derek. So you've got the Temperance card coming out right off the bat. Rebecca, what that tells me is that your energies and your gifts are equal and opposite. That means to me that whatever your gifts are, his gifts are equal to yours and the opposite of yours. And so they can work together really well. So I think the first thing you need to go is, well, what are my gifts and what are his gifts? There needs to be an inventory. A lot of this feels like communication because you've got the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So the reason I think that it's about like communication, there's like a therapy vibe to this, is because this card, is about like grief, loss, mourning, and choosing what remains. And then this card is about new families, new couples, building a new life together. So these two cards, what that means to me is there's a lot of energy about potentially needing like a marriage counselor, a guidance counselor, a counselor to help with grief, like a bereavement professional. So all of these together, energies are coming together to feel like the need for communication and the need to communicate with and help people through difficult bursts and periods in their life. Does that make sense? Let me see what else came through. Yeah, definitely. Because look, you've got 7 of Swords. So that's the deception card. So that's someone being able to heal. 3 of Swords, the heartbreak. There's a card of heartbreak. The Hermit, Major Arcana. This is someone, an isolated person, someone who isolates themselves, dealing potentially a lot of depression energy. I feel like this is about the ability to work together to assist people through difficult times. So not life coaching, maybe like therapy or some kind of counseling. I feel like maybe you two could be like joint counselors, like do some kind of group counseling session that could really assist people in their healing. I mean, this feels really strong. I also do feel for Derek specifically, there may be an ability to be a role model and a coach for men. Maybe men that have been through similar experiences as him. I have no idea what his experiences were or are, but men who have been through similar experiences to him could, I think, really gain a lot from his words and sharing his experience, strength, and hope with them. But temperance really speaks to me about not necessarily the traditional meaning of like separation and alchemy, but divine alchemy between you two of gifts within you that are sort of both equally strong and equally able to heal, but very different, very much they're mirrored gifts, but they're mirrored in their opposite, in being direct opposites. You know how with twin souls, there are certain things you share that are exactly alike, and then there are certain things about you that are exact opposites? It's that type of thing. Very interesting. Don't rush into anything. You've got the Knight of Swords in reverse in your foundational energy. So that means that because the communication between you two can be so proactive and take you far, you also don't want to rush it. You want to take things slow and review things. Don't try to move too fast through things. You guys have the ability between the two of you to communicate really strong and really well. That shouldn't necessarily empower you to want to move too quickly with things. Keep things nice and orderly and slow. Tracy L. What's your question, Tracy? Thanks, Rebecca. Tracy L. Yellow. So, and you know, the yellow card is so beautiful. It's that sort of friendship card, and it's also in love. It can be such a beautiful card of sort of being there for someone in a very strong emotional way. I'm looking at a van on Monday. I think I'm going to change the title real quick of the video because a lot of people think we're just doing like free readings for people to pop in. I can't. I'm looking at a van on Monday. I want to travel. Is this the right time in van? And thank you for this. You're welcome. Okay, so just without pulling any cards, I do feel like as far as traveling, yeah, I mean it's okay time to travel, but you know there's a lot about to happen right now. In Europe, I don't know if you guys have been watching. In Europe, they're having to lock down again because COVID is really spiking again. And so this sort of winter spike that's already happening in fall, it's really gnarly right now, guys. You know, we're about to deal with a really rough patch of COVID. Like we're in the early phases of a really horrific COVID spike again. So if you're going to travel, be very careful where you go. Check up on their numbers. Make sure you're really protecting yourself. I want to say that, okay, because it's really bad. It's going to be really bad this time. And it's not, I'm not even like predicting it. Like I'm just reading the reports and the numbers and you can see what's happening. I mean, I did a reading for someone in Spain 2 days ago and they're already started another lockdown because of their numbers. Britain just is starting another lockdown, I think on Monday. So, I mean, it's not good news. Everybody wear your masks, socially distance, be very careful, okay? Very few people die from this, but you don't want to be one of the few that die, you know? You could easily be one of the few that do die if you're not careful, and that's not good. Okay. What's the guidance? You blocked me? Yeah, why did you, Kimberly, why did you block Scott? I saw you timed Scott out. Was he saying something goofy or something? I saw that you had timed him out. To the U.S. with her sister. Cool, Tracy. The cards are good as far as travel, Tracy. Travel our country only. Okay. So you're not traveling to the U.S.? You're already in the U.S.? I'm confused. Okay. The cards are good. You've got the Fool card. He put his phone number. Oh, God. Scott, don't put your phone number up, okay? Kim said you put your phone number up. Okay, so you've got the Fool card. That's as far as your question. Anytime the Fool card comes up when you're asking a question about should I do something, should I try something, is it a good idea? Yeah. I say it's a really good idea. It's a good idea to do whatever you're sort of feeling led to do. You've got good cards here. The Three of Wands suggests that you're going to have a lot of manifestation of things that you've been manifestation of things that you've been hoping for, manifestation of things that you've been, sort of things that have been in your dream space. So I don't know if this trip has something to do with like you wanting to like see someone, or there's someone that you've been really thinking about a lot. But yeah, you've got like good things coming. Now, Ace of Pentacles also suggests like something new starting up as the result of this. However, you are going to be faced with a choice or a challenge. The Two of Wands suggests like a crossroad, or having to choose one thing over another, or between two things. Thanks, Rebecca and Kim, for helping with the, because a lot of people I know are coming in and throwing questions up right now. I don't feel like anything is, all the stuff I said to you about like, you know, coronavirus right now is true, and you should be, you know, very cognizant of that. But I don't think it should stop you from going and doing things, you know, unless we have to institute a lockdown, which I haven't heard anyone say anything about that. So I don't think nationwide we would have one. Maybe certain areas, I don't know though. But as far as the cards, it looks and feels pretty good. You have the Four of Swords here in your foundation, and behind that is the Four of Pentacles. I get the sense that this is going to be this traveling could be very healing for you at this time, Tracy. And also that not only could it be healing for you to do this traveling, but it could also allow you to release some of the burdens that you've carried with you. And I'm not sure what that has to do with just traveling, but yeah, this Four of Pentacles, where this person's got too much on their plate, and then going into the Four of Swords suggests that you would be experiencing some healing as the result of the traveling. And it might also allow you to kind of, maybe it's a chance to sort through some things in your head, you know, like long road trips are often. And it'll be really good for you to kind of reset. Nothing bad here. There's no warnings coming out except what I already mentioned about, you know, with COVID, and just practice all those things that we already know to practice to be safe. Just whatever you've already been educated about, keep it up. But yeah, have a great time and sort of look at it like an opportunity to start fresh, to have kind of a reset. I think that's what it feels like. The cards feel like sort of cards of reset and starting over. And so what you want to do is set that intention, okay? Next is Stacy. Stacy R. Stacy, what's your question, my dear? Does this van feel right? I don't really have anything to say about that one way or the other. I don't know. You're talking about like a van? Yeah, I mean, I don't think that it's a bad idea. I don't think that it matters how you do it. Right. So actually purchasing it for that. You got the Fool card and the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles would be something to do with financial, and the Fool card is sort of taking risks. I think it's a good idea to probably, if it works for you, and you know, like depending on how you're doing it, if the signs show you, like if you're getting a loan and it's approved, all of those things line up for you. I haven't seen any card that detracts from anything you're asking about. Oh, Mississippi, yeah. Yeah, isn't that, that's so interesting to me that Stacy came on the other day, and I was like, she said, I'm from North Carolina where you were just visiting, and I was like, for some reason I thought you were from Mississippi. And she was like, oh, that might be a message because she had just met somebody from Mississippi that she's asking about. It's really weird. It's funny how things like that come through, like what you're being shown or given is right in sort of your mind's eye, but it comes through in a different way sometimes. It's a guidance for Stacy about, wow, Nine of Cups, Stacy. This is, so you've got the Nine of Cups, which definitely is that sort of wish fulfillment card. It's like the make-a-wish and your wishes coming true. However, before you get too excited, you have the Seven of Pentacles along with that. So that's about patience, okay? It's really important that you're patient at this time and don't try to rush this. Also, Eight of Pentacles, hard work pays off. This is a connection that will be work, as most spiritual connections are. And this definitely is a spiritual connection. You've got the Lovers card here. So this is a spiritual connection. I think there's a strong connectivity between you two in a spiritual sense. The Ace of Pentacles and then the Magician. So with the Magician card coming out, what that says to me is everything you're working on in your life, you at this point in your life, Stacy, are equipped to have success in everything you're working on. So don't doubt yourself. That Magician card has all those elements represented there. They're all there. There's nothing missing. And it's a major arcana. It's about manifesting. It's about the law of attraction. So it's really about knowing that what happens to you, you're creating. You're creating what comes in for you. You're creating what good, bad, and indifferent. All the things that come in for you, you're creating, Stacy. So remember that. Again, the main thing that I get out of this is to remember, because the Lovers card is a major arcana, big time, strong connection, strong reciprocal emotions. You have the opportunity here to make your wishes come true just by wishing them. Don't speak to a lot of people about how you feel and what you want. A lot of people, the biggest mistake they make is to talk out loud about who and what they want to all their friends. That's the biggest mistake you can make in love, is to talk about what you're wanting, talk about who. Don't do that. You're only asking for trouble. You're only asking for the potential and the opportunity for negative energy to be created, even unintentionally, by other people, and for blockages to rise up. If you really want something or someone to work out, keep it between you and your intentions, your guides, and that's it. So there is the opportunity here for those wishes to come true, but there's also the need for patience and faith, because that's what that card is. It's about patience and faith. That's Manifestation 101. Becoming a master manifester right there. It's true. I hope you guys agree, because it's the truth. It's like, if you don't believe me, go try and run your mouth about what you want and watch how quick it doesn't happen in your life. Okay, next is Clara Cruz. Clara Cruz is next on my list. What we're doing, guys, no, Scott, remember, we're playing games. I have a list, remember? I played games earlier, and all the people who won have won free readings from earlier tonight. Well, Roland and I have victory in our connection. Scott, why are you posting that over and over? Now I see why Kim timed you out. It's okay, Jaden. I think a lot of people didn't know because they're just coming in. But yeah, guys, I've already got a list, because when I first started the broadcast, we played some games for people to win free readings. So we already have a list going. What is the outcome for Clara? Wait, Clara, what was? Roland. Clara and Roland. What is the outcome for Clara and Roland? What's the energy for the current outcome for Clara and Roland? And remember, if it's not what you want to hear, guys, don't get too discouraged, because things like outcomes and energies, those things are fluid, and they can change. You're 50% of the relationship and the partnership. You can have an influence on where things are going, and also if you want to change the direction of where they're headed. Hold on, there's a card flip for you, Claire, I can tell. Two of Wands. So you guys are at kind of this is like that card where it's like you've got a choice. You're at kind of a crossroads with Roland right now. You guys have two paths or more to choose between. You're definitely going to be moving into a place where there's not a lot of conflict. It's going to be smoother waters, but it looks like you may be spending some time alone. It looks like Roland is going to be a little communicate well emotionally soon. Yeah, behave, Scott. Behave, Scotty. Okay, so here's the thing. You've got the Ten of Cups in your future. The Ten of Cups, Clara, is a great card. I think it's the best card you could ask for as far as a minor arcana card about happiness and in the future. But where you guys are, somebody's got to make some choices. I feel like one of you is not fully on board right now, because the Two of Wands is like crossroads, like literally coming to a crossroads and not knowing what to choose. The future, right now, the energy is headed toward calmer waters. You're headed toward a sort of a peaceable agreement or a peaceable arrangement, but it doesn't feel passionate. I do feel like what you're wanting is for Roland to be very emotionally communicative. This is that King of Cups energy, so you're desiring him to be very emotionally communicative, and that's fine and that's beautiful. But what the energy for Roland is the Hermit. That's a major arcana, and that's definitely an energy of being isolated and sort of going into his own little world a little bit. So what I would suggest to you is there needs to be some communication. You're having trouble yourself. You've got the Two of Swords, so you're both kind of having trouble. It feels like you both want something from the other that you're not really getting, or you feel like you're not getting, but nobody's really, there's a lot of tiptoeing. A lot of these cards feel solitary. The potential's here. Look, you've got the Ten of Cups as a potential future, so there's definitely reciprocal mutual love here. Like the love is here, and that's beautiful. I think that's a beautiful thing, that there's reciprocal and mutual love here, Clara, but you guys have to communicate. You've got the Eight of Pentacles too, so that really suggests that if you guys are both willing to try to put the work into this, it has the chance to not only survive, but to thrive, to be beautiful. So what I would say is, for you, the biggest thing right now is communication, and I think he does want to communicate some things to you emotionally, but you're going to have to give this person time, because if this person's got the Hermit card as a tendency right now, then they need some time by themselves. So what I would say is it's really important to allow that. Like, no matter how serious a relationship is, you have to allow each other to have space and to have your own time and to have your own life outside of each other. And so I don't want you to feel like it can't work out, because it definitely can, especially with the Ten of Cups. That's a great card, but it's going to require a lot of work. But I hope you're both willing to put the work in, because the Eight of Pentacles is a great card that suggests what you put the work into will not fail you. It will pay off for you, okay? So that's good. All right, and then next on the list, so I'm working from a list of people who won free readings from the games we played when we started the broadcast, guys. That's what the free readings are. We do games for people to win the free readings, and then I will call their names from the list after they've won, and that's what I'm doing, guys. So I'll be back tomorrow. If anyone wants to purchase a mini reading, I'll be back tomorrow at 9 for that. So I don't know, Selena, but when you find out, let me know. Okay, Stephanie. What's your question, Stephanie P? What messages would Spirit have for me for my current path, blockages, or ancestral knowledge, guidance? Well, it's not that I don't do them. I would love to do them, but guys, I would say since I came on, like probably 50 people have put up questions. How would I do that? I can't even imagine how one person could do 50 free readings in one sitting. Like, it's just not possible. So it's not that I don't do them, but we have to play games and have the winners are the ones who get the free readings, so that we know who's supposed to get them. That's how I figure out who I'm supposed to space the energy out for in that particular setting, guys. Sorry. Love you too. No secret to shift. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Okay. So, Stephanie, you got two major arcana coming out right off the top. Someone in your life, a male energy, is really wanting to have a exchange of ideas with you. It feels like you have a soulmate, possibly like one of those like relationships that's very cyclical. It's this Knight of Swords energy. It's not an angry energy in this instance, but there's someone really wanting to have an exchange of ideas with you, potentially about business things. You've got the Magician card and the Judgment card right out the gate, okay? And then the Death card. What's happening here is you're being called to create, almost to really embrace your artistic side right now, Stephanie, and to create something new for yourself and for your life. And you're also in the same breath that you're being called to create, you're being called to release things that aren't serving you. So there's a real need to release, and it might even be relationships and people, because your guidance here is the Nine of Pentacles. This card is really very much about focusing on your individual needs, right? What you want, what you desire, outside of other people. So it's about spoiling yourself, giving all the energy that you in the past may have given to other relationships, other people, and give it to you because you deserve it. This is very much about self-care, self-love, self-improvement. So I do think with the Death card coming out right beside that there's someone or something that you kind of need to shake off. And it may just be energetically, like you may not have, it may be someone that you kicked to the curb a year ago, but their energy may still be bringing you down a little bit. There's something you kind of need to push back and push out of your space. And again, it also may not be that you need to push them completely out of your life. I think you just need to push back a little bit and to make your boundaries a little bit wider. Give yourself more breathing room and politely but firmly tell everyone, back up. Like back up, back off of me. Because you're creating something in your life right now that's for you. It's not for him or her or them or they. It's not, I don't care what pronoun is involved. It's not for any of them. It's for you. It's not for anybody else. It's for you. And as you put this work into it, it's not only going to pay off, you're going to have victory here and you're going to feel really strong. I do too. Not only do I love the energy around you, but I love the fact that it's expanding, and anyone who's not on your team, anyone who's not like, yeah, go Stephanie, they're getting pushed out of the energy. And you've got this victory card, the Six of Wands. This is one of my favorite minor arcana cards just because it is so strong. It's such a strong card, and that victory is so necessary, right? It's just beautiful. And one of the best things is it's not just victory that you experience on the inside and like internally. It's a victory where you're going to get acknowledged. Like they say, like people don't recognize a prophet in his own town. Well, you're going to get recognized in your own town and other people's towns and all around. This is recognition, and it goes right back to these first cards, right? It starts with this. It starts with creating something new. Really connected. This is creation energy, so I know it's about pay attention to the light bulb ideas. When you know, like in a cartoon when somebody gets the little light bulb above their head, those light bulb moments where you just get this great idea, don't think, oh, that's a good idea, and then shake it off. Pay attention to the ideas. Be your best advocate, be your best friend, and pay attention to those moments and those ideas because those are coming from source. Those ideas are source working within you to create something beautiful. But it is also going to require that you shake off and clean house. A little bit of spring cleaning is going to be required for you to get to this victory. Hard work, yes, right? Hard work, spring cleaning, the Death card. It's going to be required, but this is not just like a miniature victory or like a little bit of an accomplishment. This feels like the whole reading feels all geared toward this one thing. So whatever it is, it's if you've been having a recurring theme or thought or idea, you need to give it credence, give it some time, give it some energy, because you're meant to create something really special and really big, really, really amazing. But you can't do it without doing all of these things, right? This is a process and you've got to do all of these things to get there. You can't just do it halfway. Would that we could, right? Wouldn't that be fun if we could do everything halfway? No, this can't be done halfway. It's got to be all the way or none of the way. So I wish you luck. I wish you luck. Yeah. So, you're welcome. Yeah, it wears me out to do these, not to do free ones, just to do readings. Period. It wears you out. It's tiring, but it was fun. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna come back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. I will be doing 4 pay readings, but I'm also going to play a couple games. So I'm going to give maybe between 2 and 3 more readings away. We'll see how it goes, but I'm definitely going to give a couple more away tomorrow. I'm just too tired tonight, guys. I'm sorry. We did as many as I could tonight, but it was fun. It was fun. I'm happy for the people who won, and for the most part, it was people who normally can't purchase readings. So that makes me really happy when people who can't afford to purchase readings win the free readings. That makes me happy because that's what this is about. And I suggest everybody do something to give back, during this 24-hour period of Samhain to celebrate the summer's end and the new year and all of the exciting things that you want to bring into your life and releasing all the negativity and the things that you've learned from. Take the lesson and leave the rest and keep it moving. Hey, Julene, nice to see you. You're welcome, Tracy. You guys have a great night. Happy Halloween to everyone. I love you guys, and I will see you, like I said, tomorrow at 9. If anyone wants to purchase a reading, you can get on the list tomorrow night, and I'm going to give away a few more too. So we'll do some fun games at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Bye, guys.